With every heartbeat, a man produces about 1,000 sperm. During intercourse, over 50 million tiny swimmers begin an epic race to fertilize an egg. Yet, after 350 years since its discovery, the fundamental questions remain a mystery. How does sperm swim? How does it find the egg? How does it actually fertilize it? Spermatozoa are very, very different from any other cell in the world. They don't use energy in the same way, nor do they possess the cellular machinery found in typical cells. They are the only human cell capable of surviving outside the body, making them extraordinarily specialized. For 350 years, the basic nature of sperm remained a puzzle. Scientists used to view sperm simply as a bag of DNA with a tail. Today, we recognize it as an incredibly well-packed, complex cell containing much more genetic and epigenetic information that can influence the development and life course of the resulting individual. The scientific saga began in 1677 when Antony van Leeuwenhoek first viewed what he called animalcules in the semen. By 1685, he declared that each spermatozoon contained a fully formed miniature human with its own living soul, believing it was the seed, not the egg, that housed the tiny person. In 1869, Johannes Friedrich Miescher discovered nuclein, which eventually became DNA, inside cell nuclei. He focused on sperm cells, particularly salmon sperm, as a perfect source due to their large nuclei. This led to the discovery of protamine, one of the fundamental proteins that structures the sperm cell. Sperm production begins in the testes as a round cell similar to any other. What follows is an incredible transformation. The cell develops a unique head and tail structure. No other cell in the body undergoes such a dramatic and specialized structural change during its maturation, a process that takes about 9 weeks. For a long time, sperm was believed to swim simply by wiggling its tail side to side like a tadpole. But recent 3D microscopy revealed the movement follows a pattern established by World War II cryptographer and mathematician Alan Turing in 1952. Turing's reaction diffusion theory suggests how chemical reactions create patterns, from fingerprints to the waves of the flagellum. The journey from ejaculation is a biological labyrinth. Many sperm get lost and never reach the fallopian tubes. Those that succeed are likely guided by chemical signals, a process known as chemotaxis. A new theory suggests sperm may even use taste receptors to literally taste their way to the egg. Even upon finding the egg, the battle isn't over. The egg is protected by a 3-layered armor. To penetrate it, the sperm must deploy its cap-like structure called the acrosome, which contains egg-dissolving enzymes. Yet, what exactly triggers the release of these critical enzymes remains a mystery. If more than one sperm enters the egg, a fatal event called polyspermy, the resulting embryo is compromised. The egg uses 2 stunning defense mechanisms. First, an electrical barrier is created by rapid depolarization of the plasma membrane, and second, a calcium release hardens the outer layer, creating an impermeable shield against all other contenders. Sperm in the male body is only half the story, argues Professor Scott Pitnick. Historically, science has been overwhelmingly male-centric. He contends that the female reproductive system is the true, rapidly evolving force driving the sperm's dramatic evolution, and males are merely trying to keep up. To understand human sperm, scientists look to other species. Some fruit flies produce sperm up to 20 times their body length. the equivalent of a man producing a 40-meter-long python sperm. The enormous flagellum acts as a weapon or an evolutionary ornament, like a peacock's tail, strongly suggesting female selection is at play. While researchers unravel the sperm's mysteries, another crisis is emerging. Global sperm counts are rapidly plummeting. The WHO reports that roughly 1 in 6 adults globally face infertility, with male factors accounting for nearly half of all cases. Pollution, diet, and stress are factors, but the cause remains unexplained for most men. The quest to understand sperm is now more critical than ever, with many hoping that by solving the ancient cellular mystery of how it works, we can finally begin to understand and address the looming crisis of male infertility.